so while we're getting ready, let's talk about something really exciting.
I'm so excited to tell you guys.
We're officially the very first members being introduced in the Sweet Sisterhood.
It's a new content house just for the girls.
A content house for little kids. What could possibly go wrong? Let me answer that for you. Fucking everything. This might be one of the single worst fucking ideas I've ever heard in my entire life. Now, if you don't know what a content house is, it's a house where a bunch of influencers live together. I'm assuming these little kids are not going to be living together, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still a content house, okay? And what they do is all these influencers, they interbreed their fucking followers by cross-promoting each other in hopes of gaining more followers, getting more views, and ultimately making their mothers some more fucking bread. And content houses are nothing new at all. There's plenty of them that exist currently, like the FaZe House, which is just a bunch of FaZe streamers living together. You have the Bop House, which is a bunch of OnlyFans creators. You have the Glow House, who I'm not quite sure who these people, I think they're like makeup people. I don't really know. But you also got, which I'm probably going to be referencing quite a bit in this video, and that's the Squad. And the Squad is a tale of caution of why having a content house with a bunch of little kids is a fucking terrible idea. And the issue with these content houses, specifically the ones with kids, I have no problem with the adult ones. Like those are consenting adults grinding towards a goal. The issue with the children content houses is it has nothing to do with the kids. The kids are fucking victims. The issue is the crazy fucking mothers who are signing their kids up for this. Whether or not the kid wants to do it, it's the fucking wrong choice. And I'll explain why in a minute. But before I explain that, let's watch a little bit more about this Sweet Sisterhood. Maybe they'll convince me that this is a good idea.
My name is Britton. I'm 11 years old, and I love singing, dancing, acting. I also love making new, cute outfits and styles, but most of all, I like being a positive light in this world.
Oh yeah, because that's something a fucking 11-year-old would say. Totally not scripted by their mother and fed to them. They sound like robots.
If you guys don't know me, I am Nisha. I am Britton and Bayla's mom, and obviously their biggest fan. We are just super passionate about
money. Your mother is passionate about money. All right, let's see who's next.
You guys, we are so excited.
We are officially the third members of the Sweet Sisterhood.
A content house just for the girls.
For those of you who don't know how we started, Mila, when she was like 2 or 3, used to do these funny, sassy videos, making people laugh. And that's really what we're all about, making people laugh and smile.
For those of you who don't know how we started, well, Mila, on the day she was born, actually, when the doctor pulled her out of my womb, she looked me in the eyes with this sweet little smile on her face, and she said, I want to work 12-hour work days. And I just thought it was hilarious. It was so cute and so funny. So I handed her a camera, and we've been doing it ever since.
Hi, my name is Mila. I'm 10 years old, and I like modeling, acting, fashion. I am so excited to be a part of this group because I want girls to feel encouraged and good about themselves and know that they can do anything they set their mind to.
Hi, my name is Emma. I'm 10 years old and I love drawing and acting. And one of the top reasons I'm so excited to be in this house is because one of my biggest strengths is advice. And I'm just so excited to give advice to girls my age.
Oh yeah, advice from a 10-year-old. Yeah, that should be useful. I feel bad that the mother is putting this 10-year-old in a position where she feels like now she has to be the person leading other 10-year-olds, giving them advice. Meanwhile, she's probably living the most dystopian life out of everybody her age on this planet. So if seeing those videos of little kids mimicking adults, mimicking adult content creators wasn't weird enough for you to have a few red flags of why this might be a bad idea, let me be a little bit more blunt. One of the worst things about a child content house to me is the audience. You got to think about who is watching these videos, and it's not all little girls and little boys. A lot of these people are fucking old men, pedophiles. I said it, fucking pedophiles. They watch this shit. And if you don't believe me, well, let me show you this. just a quick scroll into their followers and you see these two guys here. And I don't think these guys are watching these videos of girls under the age of fucking 12 dancing. I don't think they're watching that because they like the choreography. I think there's probably something wrong with these people. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I picked out two innocent bystanders. But I'll tell you something. That group I pointed out before that I said is a cautionary tale, the Squad. Well, the mother of one of these little kids, I think her name is Piper Raquel. When Piper was in this group, the Squad, with all of her friends making content, her mother was shipping out Piper's panties to old men so they could sniff them to make a few extra bucks. So if you don't think these bitches are fucking crazy who are lacking the motherly instinct to protect their child and they're just posting them online for anybody to see, then you're just wrong. I don't know what else to tell you. Not to mention that Piper's mom would also make her talk on the phone and send extra behind the scenes pictures to somebody named Megan, who was an old man hiding behind a little girl account so it didn't look suspicious that he was following the Squad's account or Piper's account. So even if the followers have a girl profile picture and a girl name, it still could be a fucking old man, because anybody with half a brain is not going to put their actual selves out there if they're up to bad stuff. And if you want to learn more about that, I suggest watching, what's it called? Bad Influence, The Dark Side of Kidfluencing. That's where I'm getting this info from. So it's all alleged. There's a lot of other reasons why a child content house is a terrible idea. Some of them being, I guess, the obvious ones. No real childhood. You're not going to have a real childhood if you're just filming content all day, every day. And a lot of people, they're going to be saying, oh, but these kids want to be doing this. No, they don't. They do not want to be doing this. Maybe it's fun for them to film a video every once in a while, but if you're on a fucking strict posting schedule, not to mention now you're doing a content house, which means you're going to be effectively posting for 2 channels now, that is not a childhood. These moms are studying analytics like coked up fucking stockbrokers, and they're staring at their screen all day long, looking for the trends, and then they're producing these videos for their kids. So in between cuts, it should be obvious watching it, but in between cuts, they're telling their kids what to say. So I don't quite think it's the creative outlet that they're making it seem like it is. But that's all I got to say on the topic. It was just pissing me off. This shit pisses me off, if I'm being real. But anyways, thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end, and maybe I'll see you next time.